So you as a celebrant, sorry, quite clearly have a bit of preparation to do regarding documents and everything like that. What about preparation for the couple? I mean, I've heard of preparation programs in the past. Is that something you support? What do they entail?
Oh, look, I highly support people entering marriage with thought and with intent and with just some intelligence around it. Now, for some people, that might be a religious education program. For some people, that might be like a non-religious, as in like just a, dare I say, normal marriage education program. Some people might read a book. Some people might talk to mum and dad. Some people might just wing it. None of those people are better or worse than the others, but it is good to go into any... If you've got any thought or any project or any idea, you certainly should do some education and thought and research about it, and marriage is no different. And I really think that there's some great marriage educators or pre-marriage educators, and they do courses. You can do them online, you can do them in person, and yeah, they're good to go into. I personally don't offer that. I'll tell you about marriage, but it's just my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, you're married, so what else? What other qualifications do you need?
Yeah, I'm a pro now. I need no more education on marriage. I can write the book.
So obviously, there's a lot of contingencies and things to allow for when it comes to a wedding day. Ideally, you are not making many mistakes. But what about
I pride myself on not making mistakes.
What about your opinion on a wedding rehearsal? You know, what other preparation should they be doing?
You know, it's actually funny. I'm not really pro wedding rehearsal, only because I don't think that the wedding is a production or a show that we're putting on. We're not putting on like a play for all of our friends and family. Like, you know, we're not doing a
song and dance.
Song and dance. Yeah. This is a real life occasion. And so as far as rehearsal and preparation, I like to have as many meetings as I can with the couple, whether it's coffee, meal, or just in the office, and just talk about them and who they are, about their relationship, because the ceremony, it isn't me saying, look, this is how you get married, and I kind of force the marriage onto them. Yeah, exactly. It's more about you guys have decided to enter into a marriage, and at the very core of that, marriage is a union between a man and a woman in Australia. It's entered into voluntarily, it's entered into for life. That's all I'm going to push on you, because that's what the government tells me to push on you. And even if the government wasn't pushing anything on you, I would say marriage is just a union. It's two people hanging out together for the rest of their life. I'm really looking forward to seeing Andy's wedding day with Crocs and socks.
Aside from the celebrancy tips, we're also getting some brilliant wedding fashion tips as well.
So the whole ceremony isn't about me educating you or me telling you how to get married. The marriage ceremony is about me celebrating your marriage. And your marriage hopefully looks really different to mine. Because mine's very personal. If yours looked the same as mine, it'd be creepy.
A little bit alarming, yeah.
It'd be alarming, yeah.
Why are you watching me?
I would call the police. So as far as what happens and how does it be celebrated, how do we enjoy it, then I think that's very personal. And so the only way we can get to that point is by talking and by chatting and me asking lots of questions. And I don't think a rehearsal helps in that, because a rehearsal is about rehearsing, like, okay, we're going to stand in the right place and we're going to walk in the right way.
Tells you how to do something.
And that's all bullshit. Because we're just standing. Like, if you have to rehearse walking into a wedding ceremony, like, have you walked anywhere before? Yeah. Because it's kind of like that.
It's the standard one foot then the other foot.
Yeah, it's just try and use both feet. You're doing it right.
If you're not drunk, you shouldn't have an issue with the straight line aisle thing.